Welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie. I'm so happy that you took some time to watch this video. As you can see by the title, we are talking all things third trimester, which is crazy because it feels like I just recorded the 2-month update like last week. I am in my third trimester. Like I said, I'm 34 weeks. So baby will be here in about a month. So yeah, we're gonna talk questions that I had people on my Instagram ask, and just also talk about how I'm feeling, what I'm doing to prepare, how am I like navigating going into birth as a first-time mom. So yeah, all the things. Have a snack, grab a drink, get cozy because we are gonna chat all things third trimester. Doesn't get much more pregnancy than having my pregnancy pillow with me. How are you feeling about delivery? I would definitely say I'm feeling 90%, I wrote down, 90% excited, equipped, and empowered, because that is the truth. Like, I am mostly excited. I can't wait to like just meet him, hold him, see what he looks like. I also do feel empowered. I've had a great team around me. I've had great support. It's been a pretty healthy pregnancy, so like I'm not super nervous, but I would say I'm 10% nervous because it's like people can tell you about the pain, but you can't truthfully like prepare for it, it feels like. Even though I have a pretty high pain tolerance, I would say, like I still don't know how I'm gonna navigate the pain. I mean, you hear all the time, like there's nothing like childbirth pain, there's nothing like labor pain. So I'm just like, okay, now I get to actually experience it for myself and like have my own experience, have my own description for it. So more than that, on the spiritual side of things, I've definitely just given over my birth to the Lord, and just knowing like my body was made for this, like he designed women to do this, like it will be okay. He's gonna be with me, my husband's gonna be with me, my support team's gonna be with me, like I'll be fine. So, do you feel him kicking / hiccups a lot? And do you like the feeling? Yes, he kicks all the time. He kicks, well, especially in my third trimester, he just kicks all the time, every day, all day. I definitely love that feeling. It's weird, it's hard to describe. Certain things that the baby does feel weirder than others. Like when he turns, I feel like, or like when he maybe has like a knee up or an elbow out, who knows? But like certain things do feel more weird and uncomfortable than others. Like, so funny, he's literally doing it right now. When his dad talks to him, like he kicks back, which is just so cool, especially at night. Like he's the most active at night. Always during like my quiet time is just so crazy when I'm like praying. He will respond if I'm singing worship. Like he literally kicks. So I just think he's gonna be just such a strong man of God, which is just so awesome already. But I just declare that over him. I wouldn't know what hiccups feel like. I do know that babies hiccup in the womb and stuff like that, but yeah, I wouldn't know what it feels like. So maybe he does and I just don't know. And so yes, I do like the feeling. Like I said, it's like a reminder that he's with me, and it, like if I haven't felt him for the day, like it's always fun to feel him for the first time or feel him for the last time for the night. Like, any new aches or pains in the third trimester? Honestly, aches and pains have kind of been consistent throughout my pregnancy, or definitely from like second on. So it's not that they're new, I'd say they're more intense. They're just stronger. The pelvic pain is a little bit stronger, the round ligament pain, the back pain. He's just bigger. He's just getting bigger. He's what, I think 5 pounds now, which is crazy, 5 and some change pounds. So he's just heavier. So the pain is inevitable, the aches are inevitable, hence why I also have this bad boy too to help me at night, because at night is really when like the pain increases, the aches increase, because you've just been on your feet all day, or you've been moving, you've been active. So any new cravings? No new cravings, I guess, but your girl loves fast food. I'm not even gonna lie, like I eat Chick-fil-A a lot. As you know, Chick-fil-A is a big part of our lives, but the fried food from Chick-fil-A like has been my go-to in this pregnancy. Definitely in the third trimester for sure. Like I love me some strips, I love me a spicy sandwich, a chicken sandwich, fries, give me all the fried food, give me fast food. How do doctor appointments work in LDP? And I used to work with her at Chick-fil-A. You may or may not know that my husband and I travel for Chick-fil-A full-time to help open Chick-fil-A's around the country and support Chick-fil-A's that are in transition. And so, sorry, he's like moving a lot. So LDP stands for Leadership Development Program, and that is the program that my husband is a part of. So with that, we move pretty frequently. We never really know the timeline. It's anywhere between sometimes 1 month to 3 months to 6 months. We've been somewhere for 9 months before. It just depends on the state of the store. Kind of, if you think about it, like an army wife or an army kind of family that just moves a lot. It's similar. So yeah, doctor's appointments in LDP, they're pretty standard. Like you just find care wherever you're at if you have insurance. You do have to keep records of everything, which can, it's good to do that anyway, whether you move a lot or not. But you especially have to do it in LDP, so you have to keep your medical records. That can be annoying because obviously the last place you went to get care, you have to ask them and be like, hey, can you transfer my care over to here? Or can you send my records over to this place? They're usually pretty good about it, but it's just tedious. Thankfully, I've only had to move care twice. This is my second time. We're actually in Florida now, so we're back home. We're in a new city, but we're back home close to family. And so from Chicago to here, we've just had to transfer care. And most offices are pretty good about, if you just give them consent to release your medical records, they will do that for you. So they'll do like the communication with your new provider and your old provider, like they will do that connection. I love this question. What's been the best and hardest part of pregnancy so far? There's a lot of good parts, honestly. Just people's care for you, which is really nice. Like people's excitement for you, the special treatment, of course, from your husband, your loved ones. People care, like, have you eaten today? Did you this? Like, how are you feeling? That's really nice. Your bump, seeing your bump grow and feeling the baby move. Just preparing for a baby and like dreaming about them. There's a lot of great parts about pregnancy, and I just feel like we don't talk about it enough. So many things to find positive about pregnancy than there are negative. So I am going to camp in that side that like pregnancy can be positive. Of course, not for everyone. Some people do really have hard pregnancies, and I'm not negating that, but for the most part, like it can be positive if that's what you want it to be. So hope that makes sense. But yeah, one of the best parts I wrote is the connection you feel with your baby when they move, and just knowing they're with you all the time. You just hear it, all the time. Like, I grew you for 9 months. You were in my belly for 9 months, the whole 9. And it's just so true. Like, your baby was with you for 9 months, like practically 10. It's just crazy what our bodies can do. It's crazy how much confidence that gives you, whether it be with your body image, with your strength. Like just knowing that you have the capability with God, of course, to grow a human, like it's pretty special. So he's not even here yet, and I already feel different. I already feel like a different person because I am stepping into a new season. The minute you know that you're pregnant, like you're not the same. I feel like. So hardest part of pregnancy has been the emotional waves that you will experience, and that's due to hormones, and again also due to the fact that it's just a big change in your life. Yeah, so excited for this change, blah blah, but then also the reality of like, oh shoot, my life is about to change in X amount of months. Like life keeps moving, but you still have to focus on, hey, this baby's coming, I need to prepare. So I'd say like the emotional toll it takes on you can sometimes be a lot, because it's a lot of decision overload, decision making. There's just a lot of decisions to make. The emotional load can sometimes be a lot. Like I found myself crying sometimes, or just really sad because I'm like, well, it's the last time this will ever be just us two, or the last time we'll ever do this and that. And I know life will be so much more beautiful when he's here, but it's totally okay to like mourn your past life and who you were before your baby was born. I'd say you have to be really intentional in pregnancy about staying grounded and choosing peace, because it is easy to let the emotions take over. Yeah, that's pretty much it for questions. So I guess I will just chat with you guys on just how I'm feeling overall. So as I mentioned, we did just move from Chicago back to Florida, Naples, Florida specifically. Thankfully, Chick-fil-A was able to work with us. They're pretty good about that, to get you in your birthing state. And so we wanted baby boy to be born in Florida, where our families are. My husband was born here. And so it just felt like the right thing to do, even though it would have been really cool if he was born in Chicago. But Also, it's just cold there, and it'd be a lot for our families to have to fly up. I didn't realize how much of like a navigation it would be to just settle somewhere so late in my pregnancy and feeling like, okay, I have a lot to do, but I'm slower, I'm bigger, the holidays are here, right? Like, yeah, that's been a lot, not gonna lie. Trying to find care for him has been a little bit challenging because I am far along. So finding the right hospital, finding the right doctor, and then, like I said, it being holidays. One of the best things I did this pregnancy was get a doula, which I love so much. She's actually a dear friend of mine who has experience. She has 3 boys. She's been like my grounding person to be like, hey, you're actually ahead of the game. You're doing just fine. Like, here's what you need to know. Here's what you don't need to know. Like, just keeping me informed and like assuring me that I'm more prepared than I think I am. Some other feelings, yeah, like I mentioned before, just a little bit bittersweet that I'm gonna lose this belly soon and my bump, and baby boy will be here. Like, I can't wait to meet him, but also I'm just like, damn, I'm not gonna have him just safe and cozy in my womb anymore. But also just so excited to do all the things with him. It's gonna be Valentine's Day and Super Bowl Sunday, and then my birthday soon after that. So yeah, just I feel like everything is gonna be that much more special with him when he's here. People are just like, soak up all the time, just the 2 of you talking about my husband and I. And we're definitely trying, but all the time when we're together, all we do is talk about the baby and what we should be doing to prep for him. Nesting, prepping for him, is a real thing. Like, all of our baby shower stuff and all of his items are actually in West Palm at my parents' house. And I have a lot of mama friends in this program who have just given me like assurance and been like, yeah, it's a challenge, but you can do it. Here's what we do. Here's how we make it work for us. So we'll eventually make it work. It's getting way more real with every day. Yeah, Christmas is in 2 weeks, and I just feel like right after that, he's gonna be here. Yeah, so hopefully next video, and I'm hoping to like record, or not myself, but hoping for my husband Bert to record the birth and just some of that. And anyway, we'll see. I don't want to promise, but I love a birth vlog. So hopefully we can make that work. So yeah, I think next video, baby boy will be here or be on his way. We'll see, but I definitely want to get something out to just introduce him. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you next time. Bye.